I'm
All
still not
right.
over enough.
It's fine. We are starting our
Okay.
the Expat Woman Virtual Summit live kickoff. My name is Naina Kaputi, and I am so happy to have you all here. As you can see, my cat is in the background. His name is Creed from the movie Creed because my husband and kids love that movie. So,
Oh.
and he will be there for most of it, and he's very excited about the summit, I guess. So, he usually never. I don't know whether it's the images or what he's seeing all you beautiful ladies, but he's not okay now. He's good. Okay,
Creed.
so this is the summit is virtual. It's running from November 7th to November 9th, and it is really one thing I'm doing it for is because it's 10 years since I founded the Expat Woman in San Francisco, and I thought what better way bring together expats from across the globe, both as speakers and guests. And so I thought I'll start off by just actually having a few of my speakers who are here today introduce themselves, and then I'll introduce myself. I also have Diane Nasham, who's been part of the Expat Woman, I don't know for how many years. She's not a speaker, but she's one of the friends of the Expat Woman sponsors. So I'm going to call you out because I'm not sure what order you want. So let's start with Diane because she is also a sponsor for this event. And Diane, you can introduce yourself, and then we'll come to the giveaways later. So just introduce yourself, where you're based, and where, if you're a repat or you've lived in other countries where you've lived before, and what you do.
Oh, okay. Wow. Thank you very much, Nina. I've always loved being a part of the expat group and your other programs that you offer. It's been phenomenal. So it's great to be here and be a sponsor for the virtual summit today. And my name is Diane Najam. I'm the founder and CEO of PhotoPad for Business, an easy-to-use design tool for small businesses. And I live in Seattle, Washington, but I've been an expat in Abu Dhabi and Dubai for a number of months, on and off over the years. And then trying to think what your other questions were, but basically I love being surrounded by women and learning and growing from everyone. So thank you for having me here today.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Diana. For those who are joining us live, whether it's in the Expat Woman Facebook Summit Facebook group on YouTube or the LinkedIn, the Expat Woman LinkedIn page, do introduce yourself because we can't bring you on stage. But whether you're watching it live or the recording, introduce yourself, what you do, where you're based, and if you have any questions or hurdles or tips about living abroad as as an expat woman. All right, with that, I will move on to Dominica.
Yes, hello, my name is Dominika Miernik, and I am a seasoned expat. I have been living abroad for about 2 decades. I am originally from Poland, and my journey as an expat started when I was a student. I moved to Rome, Italy, and then from there to the UK as an expat partner and expat career, and then a repat once again in Italy, and then expat to France, more as a digital nomad, enjoying the laptop lifestyle. And in my career as a coach, I am helping expat and globally mobile women to create a fulfilling career or a business around their international lifestyle. So yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Sorry, did
Any
you
other questions?
No, that you did answer.
That's it. Okay, great.
Yeah. Ileana, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourself?
Absolutely. Thank you, Naina, and good morning, good afternoon, or good evening to everyone who's joining us today. Thank you, Naina, for the invitation, and congratulations on that 10th anniversary of the Expat Woman. Had the pleasure of meeting you many years ago, so congratulations for all the great work you've been doing. I'm Ileana Quiñones. I'm originally from Mexico City, but I'm an expat. I live now in San Francisco, California, and previously I also lived in the UK, in London. So expat, and then the last 25 years here in the Bay Area in Silicon Valley. I'm the founder of a company called IQ Accelerate, and I'm an IT executive for more than 25 years. So what we do at IQ Accelerate is really leverage all that experience, all that exposure of the great Silicon Valley trends and technologies and everything to help startup companies that are founded by Latinx, women, and underrepresented minority founders. And in addition to that, I'm a certified executive coach, specializing in women leaders and high-tech professionals. So really happy to be here, and thank you again for the invitation, Aina.
Next, we have Lisa.
Hey, everybody. I'm Lisa R. Mitchell, the principal of Living a Global Lifestyle, a global branding community to help expats, digital nomads, and global travelers in all areas of their life to be successful abroad, but especially in terms of finances. As I used to be, while I'm a recovering international banker, work at Wells Fargo and Citibank, always helping people who live a global lifestyle. So I'm really glad. I've known Nina a long time. I think she said maybe I'm the only person she's met in person, which I find totally wild because she has
Actually,
this great.
Diane too. Now,
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Because she has
in,
this like.
in this group, Diane and
network.
Ileana. But in a lot of
Oh, okay.
yeah. But it's I
Right.
hope to meet Lola and Ariel at some point too. And Dominique, I've known Dominique a long time too. But it's still cool, when you know people.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
it's virtual, and I'm just happy to be a part of the summit. And I spent yesterday because I had like most of us, a lot to do. So I really did a push yesterday, and I've gotten so much positive feedback. I apologize. So much positive feedback, and people saying yes, they're going to attend from LinkedIn, from IG. I did TikTok yesterday. I'll be doing another TikTok video tonight and doing reels. So it's been really good, and the feedback has been great. And I've encouraged a lot of because I don't know, the last couple of months I've seen a lot of people, I don't know, say I want to be an expat, I want to move, I don't know where to start. So I've told them, well, you can come to this event and you'll hear from women who've been doing this for a long time and how we got started and our advice to you. So that's kind of where I am right now.
Thanks so much, Lisa. And actually, I just wanted Sindhu has just joined us in the Facebook group and left a comment. She's a matchmaker with over career matchmaker, sorry, with over 10 years.
Oh, I was about to say, hey,
but we do. There are expat dating coaches who help you find love abroad.
We can talk about that offline. Yeah.
Yeah, she's got 10 years of HR recruiting experience. She helps expats and job seekers find the right job opportunities, and she lives in Atlanta, GA. So if anyone's, because on StreamYard, we can only see you as Facebook users. So if anyone's joining us now live, just say who your name is. Because someone said, maybe Dominica, you wrote welcome everyone, but you might have to add your name because right now we just see Facebook user. Unless you change
Okay.
unless you change the settings, and the speakers can also introduce themselves as well. And Lisa, I just wanted to piggyback on what you said. I've seen you come alive, Lisa. I know you've been busy caregiving and stuff. And then ever since the last few weeks, since Lisa has become the speaker, she has just, been or full all out on all the social media. And now you're doing TikTok too. I'm very impressed. So that, so it's also being a speaker, or being participating in the summit as a guest, it just kind of inspires you, because even I find I'm doing so much more, and I'm so excited, and I'm already connected with so many new expats and women living abroad. And people are very excited about all the speakers and the topics. So it's it's just like one big virtual party, and it just helps. It's just making it's so fun, and I just want to thank all of you for being part of this. So next we'll move to Lola.
Hi everyone, Lola DMO here. I work as an employee resource group experts, consultant, and I also do career coaching for early to mid-career immigrant professionals who work in the corporate workplace. I migrated from Nigeria. So I was born and raised in Nigeria, West Africa, and moved to the US as a student. And then right into corporate America. And it's part of why I do what I do, working with companies to build inclusive spaces for underrepresented employees, including expatriates, because I think we often overlook the fact that there are people that moved from different places, and so getting into different cultures in the workplace as well. So great to be here.
Thank you so much, Lola. And again, great to have you, because I think we connected on LinkedIn maybe last year, Lola. You reminded me, and now it's lovely to have you as a speaker. So thanks. And finally, we have Ariel Roberts, who I found on Instagram because I was looking for someone to help with mental health. And again, the power of putting yourself out there in social media, right? And that's how I also connected with Lola. When you share what you are, what you do, and what you want to be known for, and you're out there consistently, people will find you and offer you new opportunities. And thank you, Ariel and Lola, because I know the other speakers, but both of you for saying yes to being a speaker on the summit, even though you haven't met me in person. Go ahead, Ariel.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. My name is Ariel Roberts. I am originally from Michigan, United States, and I currently live in Valencia, Spain. I moved here about 2.5, 3-ish years ago, and it was a big mental struggle for me. It took me a really long time to be able to find mental health support. And when I finally did, I was told that my experience was quote unquote normal. After I was able to put in the work and really get back to my baseline of feeling, normal and in the space that I really wanted to be, I was thinking back to that quote unquote normal. And I thought, we have to do something about this because no expat feel this way. I don't want to normalize this feeling. And so mixing my clinical therapy experience and as well as my personal experiences, I have created Global Transitions, which is a company meant to provide mental health resources to expats and potential expats, so people who are hoping and wanting to make that move abroad, but like Lisa said earlier, they're not really sure where to start or how to do that. And so my company is really interested in helping people feel not only empowered to be able to make such a move abroad, but also to find the resources to be able to do so and feel like they have a community and a support system to help uplift them.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ariel. My cat's joined us again at the back. And I just realized my cat actually matches the black and white theme that I have going.
Yeah.
So yeah, and Ariel and Lisa, I agree that I've noticed a lot more people are looking to move abroad, because one of the questions when people join the Summit Facebook group is, what is one thing you want to learn from the summit, or what? And many of them have said they want to move abroad and they want to know how to start, the whole process. Of course, yeah, mental health I know is a huge issue. I mean, every topic that each of you is covering is really big. I just want to give a shout out to Alice Dua from Hungary, and she's an expat, and she was growing up as a Hungarian minority in Romania and currently in Austria, Switzerland, and moved to Austria, Switzerland, and Japan. And she would like to have a job which matches her lifestyle. Beautiful. Thank you so much, Elise, for joining. So very quickly, and I know we don't have much time left, so very quickly, my name is Naina Kapudi. I'm the founder of the Expat Woman, which I founded 10 years ago. I live in the San Francisco Bay Area. It's 21 years since I moved to the US from India. And I started the Expat Woman because I really struggled with finding community and understanding how to navigate living abroad. And I made, I had to climb so many mountains and cross so many barriers before I could find, success and happiness and fulfillment. And so that's why I started the Expat Woman, so other folks can learn from mine and my network of expats how to navigate life abroad. And I'm also the founder and host of the Expat Virtual Summit, and excited to have everyone here. Just a few more things about the summit. We have 19, actually we have 20 presentations, 18 speakers, and one bonus workshop from Ileana and one from me. And every day we will be going live with a specific theme. I have already sent out the schedule to all the guests, but I will send another one. So the first day, the theme is a mindset, mental health, and wellness. So we have speakers talking about that, including, I think Ariel is one of the speakers that day, and I think it's Ariel on that. And then on November 8th, we have personal and professional development and dealing with finance. Lisa and Dominica are speakers on that day. And on the final day is job search and careers, and Lola and Ileana and I will be speaking again. I'm doing a bonus workshop, a LinkedIn workshop. So every day, so every day the workshops or the presentations will be released at 8 a.m. PST, which is 11 a.m. EST. I don't know what time it is in the UK. I mean, there's so many different time zones, so you might have to calculate, but you get to watch it for 24 hours. So because of the different time zones, we're making it available for 24 hours. If you can't watch it within the 24 hours, we do have an upgrade, which is the all access pass, so you can watch, you have access to the videos for 1 year, or you can get the Expat Power Pack, which also includes recordings of the previous summit. I'll be putting this summit recordings on a private audio podcast, so guests who buy the Expat Power Pack can also listen to it for 1 year. And then we have some really cool bonuses from our speakers, from me, and and so that's the 3 days of the summit. And after that, if you haven't bought the all access pass or Expat Power Pack and you want to get it, it'll be available till November 15th. So, but today is the last day to get it at that price, at the discounted price. So tonight at midnight, the price will go up, and it's really, the bonuses are worth $5,000 in value. And if you buy it today, you get it for 97. From tomorrow, it'll be 147. So there are a lot of bonuses in there that our speakers have provided, that I've provided, that will help you in your journey to be successful abroad. We also have this Facebook group. I really want to encourage everyone to connect, because I think another hurdle a lot of us face is finding friends and community. So connecting with other expats is so powerful. So I would encourage you to get to know people in the Facebook group. We also have a LinkedIn event page, so where people have also signed up with LinkedIn. You can see who the people are, and our speakers are all on LinkedIn, so I will share that as well. And I want to encourage all the guests to jump into the Facebook group, ask questions, introduce yourself. Don't be shy. This is a very comfortable. You see, I have my cat jumping in and out. I mean, this is not like a formal, scary group. This is, and we have such wonderful, welcoming speakers. I want you all to feel comfortable. So what I'm going to do, if you have any questions after you watch this video, you can let us know in the comments of this video. But in the meantime, I'm going to have each speaker just briefly talk about their presentation. Or we're also going to some of us might offer, like for those who have attended live, we might offer a prize. And then every day, maybe each speaker will say what the person has to do to get. Okay, so Facebook user says, where can I find the schedule? So I want to encourage you, because I know we have some Facebook members in this Facebook group who are from the previous summit. So you need to register again for the summit. I'll share the link, because everyone who registered would have got the email with the schedule. If you have registered and you haven't got it, check your spam, or whatever those folders are, and see promo folder, see if you're there. And if you're not, just send me an email. I will try and also share the schedule in here, but I'm encouraging you to register if you haven't as yet. So I'm going to have, so some of us will also give a little prize today for those who attended live, and then we'll be having prizes every day, and I'll be asking you to do something like share a takeaway from a speaker's presentation you watched, and then the speaker might offer you something, or I might offer you. So let me go around the room. Let's start from Ariel backwards. So Ariel, if you want to very briefly talk about your presentation, and if you want to have a giveaway to get there, if there's something you want to give someone, and what do they need to do to get it right now, in the comments. Okay, I'm sorry to put you on the spot, but I thought I'll go backwards. Go ahead, Ariel.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so my presentation is really about navigating your mental health while abroad. So I touch on subjects such as culture shock, what that looks like, what it feels like. And I don't assume that everyone understands what culture shock was, because for me, I did not know until about a year and a half into my expat experience. Then I will summarize a couple of coping strategies that were really helpful to me and also to a lot of my clients. And I discuss the methods in which I use. If anyone's familiar with CBT, that's a theory that I really preach and use very often. And so there's a lot of strategies there for using CBT to kind of help you reconstruct your thinking. And I also talk about mindfulness, which some people feel like is really overrated, but I do a really good job of explaining what mindfulness is and how we can use it to better our mental health and in turn optimizing our experiences while living abroad. And yeah, so as far as a giveaway, I will be giving away a 30-minute consultation. So if you want to do that right now in this very second, I'm going to have you send an email to Ariel at globaltransitions.co. You can title it 30-minute consultation, and I will select the winner of whomever gets the 30-minute consultation on my Instagram, and then also I will reply to the emails.
Wonderful. Thank you so much, Ariel. Appreciate it. And next up, we have Lola.
Yeah, hi everyone. So as I shared earlier during the introduction, I work with companies on building inclusive workplaces. And in my presentation, one of the things I emphasize is the power of community and representation in our career path. So we move to different countries, and it's not about the number of years of experience you have. When you get into a new space, apart from adapting to the country culture, there's also the workplace culture. And I think a lot of times we forget that piece. Like, I can come in with 10 years of experience. I can be new in the workplace. When you are starting in a new space, you're dealing with country culture, you're dealing with workplace culture. So I focus on how you can leverage communities in your career to grow and thrive, and what kind of communities you need, what kind of tools you can access to make sure that your career is not stagnant, that you're growing and developing. And so I share a lot of tips around that and things that you can use immediately, tools and resources that you can leverage immediately. And I think, being a part of this summit as well is already a tool, because I know there are some fantastic sessions around career development. And so my goal is to see more immigrants. I use the word immigrants, expatriates, thriving in the workplace, speaking up, sharing, advocating, and transitioning career to the career they love, not just the ones you could find. Right. So hopefully this summit helps you do just that. And my presentation, you get a lot of tips. I have a book that I'm going to be giving away. I interviewed over 50 immigrant women in corporate America who shared different things that I put into different categories as resources with questions. So I'm going to be giving away a physical copy of my book for those that still read paper books. Unfortunately, that's only going to be for those in the US. If you want to send me a message, Lola at immigrantsincorporates.org, I can select and announce in the group the winner, and I will mail you a signed hard copy. I also do have audio version of the book. So I will that I can send you a link immediately for quick download. But yeah, that's my giveaway, and I hope you have a great summit.
Thank you so much, Lola. I didn't realize you interviewed 50 corporate expats.
Yeah.
Very impressive. And everyone who's offering a giveaway, if you can share your email when we're done, if you can share your email in the or even now in the, I don't know if you can go into the Facebook group and share your email, the virtual thing, then people, because sometimes you listen, you don't like, or you miss something. So yeah, Lola, everyone just share in the comments of the Facebook, either now, I mean, if you can do it now, great, because then people watching live, but as soon as we're done. Okay, Lisa, let's have you next thing.
Hi. Okay. So Nina and I came up with having me step out of my comfort zone a little bit. So of course I have to talk about finances, but I decided to speak about what to do if you have a medical and a financial emergency while you're abroad, both which have happened to me. Even with all my international banker experience and being an expat and digital nomad global traveler for over 30 years, it still happened to me. It happened early in my last assignment, so it was kind of a bit of a panic mode, but I learned a lot and I lived to tell about it. So I decided that would be good for the presentation. So you'll hear me always, always, always be an advocate for preparation. Of course, we can't prep for anything, but that's a big part of the presentation, that preparation is key. And then I just go through what would be some typical medical and financial emergencies. And then when I was doing my research, I came up with, what do you do post this, which I think we don't usually talk about, right? We don't want to live in the trauma. We shouldn't want to live in the trauma. But what things can we learn and what can we take away? People were surprised when I had my medical issue in China that I came back and I stayed for another 4 years. So I want to be able to tell people that you can have a life after that. Being an expat is often a lifestyle. And one thing one of my doctors said, this lifestyle will always be here for you. So that's pretty much the pieces of my presentation. So if I want to do a giveaway, sure, I can do 30 minutes. So I was thinking about it, be a little bit competitive because everyone always wants to, finances. But if people, I will put my email address I will announce it on Instagram, but I want someone to send me what do they think will be, and let's maybe focus on the newbies or somebody who's moving to their next country, your biggest financial challenge. Let's focus and try and work on that. And I'll pick someone. Is that good?
Yeah.
Is that good? And we can do
I love that you
30
make it
minutes.
competitive too.
Yeah,
Thank
just
you.
a little,
Thanks, Lisa. Thank
Sure.
you. All right. And next we have Ileana.
Thank you, Naina, and amazing giveaway. So don't miss the opportunity here for the guests in the room.
And the speakers can apply too to each other thing. I think I'm opening it up to the speakers too, because you guys made it live. So yeah, they all sound so exciting. So
I know, it's exciting. All right. Well, so for my session, as Naina mentioned, it's in the bonus pack. It's in the power pack, actually. And
actually, no, Ileana, it's not in the power pack. It's just your bonus speaker. Everyone can attend it because it's too good to make. Yeah, no, everyone can attend it.
Thank you for the reminder, Naina. And yes, so I will be speaking about intentional networking. So I'm a power networker, super connector. So if you're familiar with those terms. So what I did in my session is I really broke it down. So I'm giving you a 7-step process on how to really go and crack it down. So how do you really go about being good at networking without really putting a lot of pressure or stress on you? So I use a very simple process. It's what I call the CWH. So 6 questions that starts with the letter W and 1 that starts with the letter H. And then I break each of them down and how you go about it. I think the best part of the session is that I give you real life examples. So I think many cases we talk about the theory, but then take it to the practical side. It's really what gives the punch. So I would encourage all of you to look at that. As far as my giveaway, I'm pretty happy to align with Lola, with Ariel, Lisa. So I'm giving away a 30 minutes free coaching session, specifically related to networking, if that's something that you want to discuss. But you could also include any other topics. So I will put it in the chat, Naina, but you can send me an email to Ileana@iqaccelerate.io. Subject line TEW for the Expat Women Virtual Summit 2023. And here's the thing, in the content of the email, just tell me what is the one goal you'd like to accomplish in this coaching session. I will review all of them and select one based on what you write in that content. And then I will let everybody know who the winner is. Thank you, Naina.
Thanks, Ileana. And everyone in the comments, you can, for those who are giving a giveaway, like Ileana, Lisa, Lola, and Ariel, if you want to give them like a competitive thing, when you say, I'm giving away this, share. If they want to do, if you need them to do something, like, go ahead and add that in the comments. If you want to be able to pick. All right, I love it. This is so exciting. Yeah, Dominica, go ahead.
Yes, very exciting. So I will be speaking about how to become an expat coach. So as I mentioned before, I am career and expat coach, and I have been coaching expats for about 10 years, both individuals and also working with expat support organizations. And I am often asked what to do to become an expat coach. So in this presentation, I will be sharing who is exactly an expat coach, what are the roles and types of expat coaches, 5 practical steps you can take and become expat coach. And also I did a research before my presentation, and I have been asked 5 questions, 5 burning questions from future and potential expat coaches, what they can do to become an expat coach, and I will be sharing answers to those questions in my presentation. So it's very practical, very action oriented, and also answering those doubts and questions that you can have about becoming and working as an expat coach. And as a giveaway, I want to offer also a 30 minutes consultation with me. It will be not like a coaching session, but more a mentoring and a consultation session. And I want to offer it to someone who is thinking about becoming an expat coach, or someone who is just starting and is struggling or feeling confused. And I also want to make it more competitive, let's say. So please send me an email to dominica@dmcoaching.eu. So I will put the email in the Facebook group, so I don't have to spell it right now. And please answer me this question. So what is your why? Why do you want to become an expat coach? And I will choose one person.
Wonderful. Thank you. And finally, we have Diane.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. I'm Diane Nagy. I'm the founder and CEO of PhotoPad. And I started PhotoPad for small businesses, especially women-owned, to build community, to have presence on social media. And we created one of the simplest design tools to create your stories. Stories are important. As you hear today, everybody's story, but we empower you to use your photos and create authentic stories and stand out. And so that's not just a PhotoPad. We're notably known for not only building community, but promoting out our small businesses. It's a double way. Not only do you create a story and it really stands out on social media, but we as a company also do a lot of PR around your stories. And so what we're offering is we are launching our Give holiday campaign. And what that is give us a few minutes of your time and we will give you a spotlight in our newsletter and in our social media multiple times through the month of December. For a few people today who want to try out PhotoPad, give us a few minutes of your time, create your photo story in a collage or a slide presentation about your business, we are going to include you in our PR that we're releasing on November 15th. So if anybody's interested, please email me at diane@photopad.co and just say I am in, and I will schedule a time so that we can do a video chat, meet, and show you a little bit more. There is no cost. That's the best part because we continue to try and grow, and we have grown through the years. And we are just always celebrating around this time. So thank you, Nina, for this opportunity. I love being a sponsor to women and really to your organization.
Thank you so much, Diane. I appreciate that. And I also want to encourage the speakers to make use of this because I know a lot of speakers have their own business. And, Diane is one of the trendsetters. I think even before there was, TikTok and Instagram, she's been working on, I've known Diane for almost 10 years since I founded the Expat Woman. And she's been doing a lot of cool stuff. So this is I want all the speakers to, besides the guests, to also, give this a shot and get more visibility for the amazing businesses you do. And thanks, Diane, for being one of the Friends of the Expat Woman Summit sponsors. So again, Diane, leave your information in the comments of the Facebook group.
Okay, in the Facebook. Okay, excellent.
The Facebook group. And finally, my giveaway is also 30 minutes. I'm going to be doing one on LinkedIn. So coaching you on LinkedIn. So this will not be a LinkedIn profile workshop. This will really be understanding what your goals are on LinkedIn and how to use it strategically. So let me know in the comments what you want to achieve on LinkedIn and share a link to your LinkedIn profile. I'm not going to have you send me an email, but so just do it in the comments and I will pick somebody from the people who comment. And you can apply for more than one prize here. It's up to all our speakers to choose someone. There will be prizes every day during the summit. So, but this is just for today's kickoff call to make it fun and exciting.
Yeah.
So with that, I want to thank our speakers and our sponsor for joining us live. I want to thank all the guests who've joined us in the Facebook Live. I haven't checked YouTube and the LinkedIn page, but everything's going to happen in this Facebook Summit Facebook group, and of course via email. Those who didn't receive the schedule, I'll also post it in this Summit Facebook group. And again, if you have any questions for any of the speakers, just post it in the comments and introduce yourself. Let's really get to know each other. All right. Thank you all the speakers for joining me, and can't wait for tomorrow. Thank you.
Yes, thank you. Everyone have a good day.
Bye.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Great to meet everybody.
Bye.
Okay, are we done?